dolls, it is she, and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be reviewing some hair. We are reviewing UNice hair. I have been seeing so many people talking about this hair, ranting and raving about this hair, promoting this hair. I've seen some negatives about this hair. I think Tiara Walker, I follow her, and she has been endorsing this hair for quite some time. It seems to be all that she's rocking, so I wanted to try it out for myself. Now, UNice hair is an AliExpress vendor, so I did get this from AliExpress, not UNice themselves. Now, a little birdie has told me that AliExpress will, in the future, very soon, discontinue the sale of hair on their website, which I think is insane. In my opinion, I would assume that hair generates the most revenue on AliExpress's website. I don't know anyone that goes to AliExpress for any other reason other than hair, so the fact that they're discontinuing that is quite interesting. But I did a recent review, well, it's been a few months. I did a review on a curly unit that I got from AliExpress, and after I posted the link, I started getting comments saying, hey, the link isn't working, I can't find the hair, I can't find the store, what's going on, like, where can I go get this? You done recommended it and I can't find it. And so I went back to my orders, and just to make sure I had the right link, I had the right link. When I went back to the store, the unit was no longer available on the store. I went back to the store maybe about a week later, and the store was completely gone from AliExpress. So I'm like, okay, maybe they had something sketchy going on with that particular store. But then two vendors, because I've been purchasing from AliExpress for a few years now, the two vendors that I purchased from a lot, they ended up reaching out to me, saying, hey, here's our direct website, or here's an alternate way you can buy from us at wholesale prices. So I'm like, okay. And then after that, I started hearing that they're discontinuing the sale of hair. So there might be some truth to that. I'm going to dig into that, and I will come back, let you guys know, give you my thoughts, my opinions, and what I find in my research. But I found that very interesting that AliExpress was no longer going to sell hair on their website. I literally don't know what other people go to AliExpress for. I know they have tons and tons of other products, but I only go there for hair. Everybody I know only go there for hair. So I have no clue what they're doing, what the business strategy is, if the website is going away completely. Just what I heard, and you know your girl will come back with the tea and let you guys know what's up. But today we are reviewing this UNice hair. Now, so I wanted to try them out myself to see if it was of quality, if it's worth the little investment, worth the buy. And I've seen a few reviews here on YouTube, but I wanted to just review it myself, give my honest opinion of this hair. This unit is a unit that I custom made. I have another separate video on how it is that I custom make my wigs. Now, the 360 is not from UNice hair, but the actual extensions inside that complete the wig is from UNice hair. Now, I've made wigs for others, and I've used UNice hair to create those wigs, and I absolutely loved it. I've dyed them, I've cut them, everything, and the hair stood up. Now, for me personally, how do I feel about this hair? I think that it is good quality hair. I don't think that it is the best quality hair, but for the price, it's really good quality hair. It really is virgin hair. It really does lift well. I think that it's perfect. I've done a lot of bobs using UNice hair, and I think that it's perfect for bobs. Now, for me, where they miss just a little bit, if you want something longer, I feel like the extensions aren't necessarily true to length, or maybe I'm used to, I think that it's because I find that the ends of UNice's hair is very thin. So I end up usually cutting off like the bottom inch or inch and a half, just because I find that the ends are a little dry. They're a lot thinner. I'm used to hair being the same thickness from the weft all the way through down to the end of the hair. It may thin out just a little, but not a whole lot. And I find that with the bundles for UNice hair, the ends seem a little bit thinner. And I have a couple bundles here that I'm looking at. I'm going to pull them up really quick just so you can see what it is that I'm talking about. Now, these are two bundles of, what do I have here? A 14 and a 16 inch. As I pull them out of the pack, I find that the ends, and I don't know if you can see that, but they look very, very thin. So once you get to the end of the hair, it doesn't seem like you have a lot of hair. I don't know if you can really see the very, very ends, but compared to the thickness of the top, and then when you get down to the very, very end of the hair just thins out quite a bit. And I end up cutting off literally about the last inch or two off of the hair just so that it is thick all the way down for me, because I like that thick look from root to ends. So that's one negative that I will say about UNice hair, is that the ends seem, they can use a little more love. The ends can get a little more love, you know. Maybe cut it off right when it starts thinning. Go ahead and cut those inches off, and don't include that in my 16 inches, if that makes sense. Don't include those kind of, those thin ends in the measurement of my 16, because I'm going to cut those off. So now I'm down to a 14 inch when I actually intended to actually get a 16 inch. Now what I currently have in is a 18 inch, a 16 inch, and then a 16 inch 360 frontal, and this is how it looks on me. Usually 18 inches are, no, usually about right here on me, so it feels a little short, feels a little shorter than what I'm used to. I'm short, so I usually don't have to go more than 18 inches. I don't like a whole lot of hair. I usually don't go into the 20s, but I feel like I probably should have done a 20 or a 22 with this hair, just because I ended up cutting off those ends, so it just made it appear a little more short than I'm actually used to. But I'm not mad. That is my only negative with UNice hair, is the ends. Now it does tangle a little bit. I just washed this unit. I've had this unit now for maybe about 3 weeks, and I wanted to wear it for a little bit just to see exactly how it holds up before I actually gave it a review, because I wanted my review to be a honest review on the actual quality of the hair. And as you can see, I get a few tangles. One thing I can say is I don't get a lot of shedding. I do appreciate that. Like just now I got a few strands there. I don't know if you can see that, but I did get a few strands. But I don't get a whole lot of shedding with this hair, and that's what I do love. And I wash this unit quite often, and it holds up beautifully. It doesn't tangle a whole lot. You just get a few snags as you run your fingers through it. You get a little bit of snags, but not tangling, which is a good thing. I can deal with a little bit of snags, but when it get really tangly or really matted, that's what I can't deal with. And it doesn't mat at the neck. It doesn't mat. It has a great luster to it. It has a nice bounce to it and a nice lightness, so I do love that about it. Some of my pros for UNice hair: I love that their hair comes in this really cute little box. I absolutely love packaging. I hate when you order something and it just comes with the bundles thrown in a packing container. This actually comes with the bundles in this nice little box, and then the bundles also comes in a bag with the length of them printed on the bag. And then they come just nicely sealed and nicely packaged. So I do absolutely love that about the hair. And on the back of the box, it comes with a few hair care instructions and a few remarks. So I do love that about UNice hair. It does say never use too much heat. I'm not sure what that means. When it comes to my hair, I flat iron it, blow dry it, wand curl it, you name it. My heat is up to like 450. So I'm someone who definitely actually puts heat on the hair, and I have had no issues. I've done everything to this hair, and it does not seem to have any damage. Now the wave, it's a natural body wave. Now the wave is pretty much completely gone. Maybe that's what they mean by don't put too much heat on it. But after the first co-wash, there was no more wave in the hair, which I don't mind, because I usually curl my hair or wear it bone straight anyway. So the fact that the wave did not bounce back was not a problem for me. Now this is the only texture that I have actually tried myself, and again, it is the Brazilian body wave. I have not tried their curly, I have not tried their straight, I have not tried any other origin of hair. But for me, the Brazilian body wave, I really can't complain about it. Again, it's not the best of quality of hair, but it's really good hair, and especially for the price. Like for the price and for what you get, I think that is definitely worth the buy. Again, for me, my pros are I like the way that it comes packaged. The hair does not have a smell. Takes well the heat. Conditioning, it lifts like a dream. You literally throw bleach on this hair and it's lifting within less than 5 minutes. So it's definitely virgin hair. It does not really frizz. It's not heavy. It's very lightweight. It has great body to it. My few cons are the ends are thin and dry to me. Now I have purchased about a good 6 times. Again, I've made wigs for others, and this is pretty consistent. The ends on every length from 10 to 22, the last couple of inches of the hair are pretty much dead to me. I end up having to cut them off because they're just thin and a little more dry, and they just make your hair just look a little more straggly. It just kind of weighs it down. So I like to cut those off so that the hair looks as healthy as possible. Other than that, there really aren't any negatives other than the ends. I think that it's good hair. It's worth the buy. I can't speak to the longevity of the hair quite yet because, again, for me, this wig, I've had it for maybe about 3 weeks. So I do an update with a wig. I expect it to still be looking good in 6 months because it's something that I take off at night, or sometimes I sew it down, but it's not something that I wear for a whole month and a half straight. So it's not getting, you know, a lot of that wear and tear like a sew-in would. So I'm gonna wear this for a while, and then I'm going to come back with a maybe 2-month update to let you know how the hair is still holding up. But all in all, I'm happy with it. I think I want to try a little color, you know, do a little something to this wig. I might, you know, do a little burgundy or something, but it's summer. Burgundy might not be the look. Maybe, you know, some ombre ends. I don't know. We'll see what we get. We'll see what we do, and then I'll be back with an update. But me, she kills. Does this have my stamp of approval? Yes. I am not mad at this hair at all. Again, if you don't mind losing a couple inches, I would just suggest, you know, ordering 2 inches longer than what you actually anticipated, because honey, those last 2 inches, you're not really gonna get much use out of those. You're gonna be mad. So order 2 inches up, which is gonna cost you more money, but outside of that, it is really good hair. So this was short and sweet. I hope that you dolls learned something from this. I hope that this was informative. Jump in the comment section below. Let me know if you've had similar experiences, or if you agree, disagree, you know, let me know. And let me know of any other videos that you dolls would like to see. And before you go, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you dolls in my next video.